What if luxury wasn't about spending more, but about designing smarter? What if the surfaces you touch every day, walls, doors, counters, and even ceilings, could be elevated into something bold, cohesive, and unforgettable, at a fraction of the cost of what you're used to? Welcome to Luxury Redefined. Hey everyone, welcome to our workshop today. We're really glad that you've joined us. I'm Maren and I'm on the marketing and content creation team here at SOIFUSA. Today we are pulling back the curtain on how our finishes can help architects, designers, and surface pros reimagine what's possible for your spaces. Our finishes are designed to give you lots of freedom in your projects. So we want you to be able to push boundaries, take risks, and still deliver some amazing things to your clients with precision. So if you've ever had champagne taste with a sparkling water budget, this workshop is probably going to be for you. In this video today, you're going to hear 1, how you can make bold design choices without blowing the budget. 2, how you can use architectural finishes to elevate any surface. You can think doors, cabinets, walls, tables. And 3, how to incorporate future forward design with affordable adaptation technology. So with that being said, let's dive right in and get started.
Hi everyone, I'm Joshua. I'm the creative strategist here at SOIFUSA, and today I want to talk about something that really truly excites me every time we sit down with a designer. We get in the room with a client, the end user, or our installers, and it's really the core essence of what we believe in, and it's luxury redefined. And we've all been in rooms and design charrettes. We're gaining traction. The design's coming together. There's cohesive, linear thoughts are connecting, and a truly great vision is coming to life. And then you get to the budget portion, or someone gets budget conscious, and you hear that dreaded phrase, well, I like where we're going, but I really think we need to explore some value engineered solutions here. We have to cut some corners somewhere, and no one ever wants to sacrifice the vision, but you go down a slippery slope of entertaining the thought of sacrificing quality or compromising your design intent. You start stripping away these pieces that are really quite substantial in the overall concept, and you risk disrupting the entire experience that you've gone into creating and the impact that it's going to have on that end user in its entirety. We're here to defend that. That's worst case scenario. We believe in empowering creative exploration. We want designers to experience truly limited setbacks through limitless creative luxury and all surfacing, resurfacing needs. Because truly with our films, I think we can flip that phrase, that value engineered phrase, on its head, and we can rather than settling for value engineered byproducts, around here we like to call that engineered value. We can design with intent from the beginning, so you don't delay, you don't hit pause and think about how you can deviate and not risk sacrificing. You're going to come to the design table with engineered value from the get-go, and that gives us the chance to make bold decisions from conception. I think it has a higher retention rate for our visions to remain pure. We want designers to have champagne tastes and know that they can have those tastes without sacrificing budget or risking blowing the budget and ending up with alternate valued engineered specs. So we do that understanding that you need a variety of options in your tool belt. We have over 400 finishes, and we specialize in bringing sophisticated, distinguished looks to our interior spaces, and we want you to do that with intention. We want you to be able to be adaptable. We want you to be dynamic in your approach. We really want you to know that can be cost efficient. So no matter if you're designing your high impact, wow factor, those major splash zones where you typically do have a higher budget, you have a little bit more freedom in your materialistic impact, and then there's all of your common spaces, your elevator banks, the hotel corridors, common zones, workspaces, breakout areas, fixtures. You can start to weave this product throughout these areas. You can utilize wood grains and warmth and textiles and leathers, and you can start being extremely dynamic in how you weave these tones and natural finishes into the design, and you're going to be on a budget. And this lets you create cohesively across the entire envelope. Start linking these sections, these spaces of your design together. Your walls, doors, landings, transition zones are going to be tied seamlessly. So I mean, this approach encourages me every time we get in a conversation about it, because it reminds me of Frank Lloyd Wright's philosophy. He truly felt that design should always be intentional. It's a cohesive thought process that has a timeline of start and finish, and everything in between is connected. Every dot is connected, and it fits into its environment. So our films let us take that same principle and apply it in today's built environment. It's where speed meets flexibility, meets cost efficiency, and all of that matters just as much. And we know this. It matters just as much as the aesthetic beauty. So we don't want any one of those areas to be sacrificed. And that's really it, the heart of it. It's our films provide strategy, and it's where creativity meets strategy, and it gives your clients freedom. It gives the end users freedom. It gives the designers freedom. And that's the freedom to elevate, to continue to push every day. And it's the freedom to make luxury every day. It's the freedom to truly design with imagination, but to do so intelligently. And that's really what this workshop's about, because we believe that your world can be reimagined again and again, and it can be done at any time. It starts today. So let's have some fun.
So how often have you had a design vision only to be told, sorry, that surface can't be touched? Maybe it was a table that had to stay in a specific spot, or think about a historic wall that you weren't able to demo. There could be a column that is just too complex to finish the way that you imagined it. Well, that's where architectural finishes can really change the game. I really want you to see the possibilities that are available to you with our product. Finishes take surfaces that were once off limits, and they make them design ready. Tables, doors, bathroom stalls, even thermoformed curves, almost every surface can now be elevated to match your vision. Here's why that matters. When every surface speaks the same design language, the result is seamless, intentional, and it's even luxurious. We know this as designers. It's the difference between a space that can look very pieced together and a space that feels like it was crafted all as one story. Now, I want to challenge you. Most people think of finishes as modern, minimal, sleek, but they are just as powerful in classic environments. They can preserve integrity in a historic lobby. They can deliver a jaw-dropping, futuristic installation. The possibilities really are endless. That's the beauty. They're not contained to one style. They allow you to push both ends of the spectrum, timeless and traditional, or they could also be bold and boundary breaking. When used well, architectural finishes create that wow factor that makes your client stop and ask, how did they even do that in this project? Which can elevate your reputation as a designer, and it's a win-win. When we say luxury redefined, this is what we mean. Luxury isn't about swapping out materials until you get what you want. It's about using smarter solutions to create cohesion, surprise, and impact across every surface. Architectural finishes open that door. They give you the power to transform the untouchable and unify the unexpected.
Next topic we want to discuss with you guys is technology, future forward design, and specifically the role that architectural films can play in this revolution. It's truly an incredible opportunity. Architectural films, we believe, are going to play the role of building a bridge between emerging technologies and connecting that with aesthetically pleasing human experience, evoking those connections and bringing that materialistic realistic wow factor into these spaces. Because if you look at these technologies, these new influences we have, there's new digital tools coming out, all the time. There's AI, there's 3D printing, there's parametric design, modular construction, BIM generative output. They're all accelerating what's possible. The challenge is, how do we keep up as designers? How do we utilize these tools without losing our commitment and our design integrity? How do we explore? How do we lean into our curiosity of the output that these incredible tools can give us without blowing budgets? So this is where films can come in. This is where we can make a big splash. Films are inherently very adaptable, and they are going to be the tools by which designers are able to keep pace with trends, how you're going to be able to test concepts, and you're going to be able to reimagine spaces on demand. When you think about reimagining your world, you want limitless futures. You want these parametric structures to be able to be clad in realistic textures, 3D printed structures to be elevated with luxury finishes. That human connection to these spaces is going to be, vital in how they're deemed successful. SOIF films are here to empower your designers to lead the evolution that's coming. We want to give you limitless creative application. We want you to know that you have engineered value at your fingertips, sustainable solutions that are going to keep you on the cutting edge. Because it's when you think about the future, when you look at the excitement that's coming in the built environment, it's about more than finishes. It's about the future of design, and we simply want to be a part of it. We want to encourage that exploration, totally embrace that frontier, and we truly can't wait to see what comes next, because we think we have a product that can be extremely adaptable to any environment.
Hi, I'm Amanda, your customer care liaison. What do? Have you received a package, a sample kit, any of our materials, all the textures, all the rich colors? That's what I'm doing behind the scenes, is I'm making sure that those are getting to your door. It also looks like, do we have all the inventory? Sometimes we do. Sometimes we have to order it, but we'll get it in stock, and we're going to make sure it gets to you. What if you have questions? Call me. What if you're like, what's this? What's this? What's this? Guess what? Call me. I will take care of you, just in case you need to know. One of the things that I love about being a part of the SOIF team is that I get to hear about your ideas, and I get to see the products that you're ordering. And then I wonder myself, what are they going to do with this? Some of our installers and some of our dealers have sent in pictures of the things that they've done, and it's been really amazing to see those changes. I've seen changes to cabinets go from a pine over to a black leather. I've seen a countertop that was once old wood turned into what looks like concrete. It's just the simple touches that make it so much more fabulous. You make something old look new. And why? It's affordable luxury. And that's what you want for your clients. And me and my job, I just get to be a small part of that. And I really appreciate having the opportunity to do that with you.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. I hope that everyone's been able to take something out of this. We are looking to bring a lot more of these workshops, make them available to you guys. We're going to be getting a wide list of topics through submissions. We're going to be trying to tackle some of these ideas, these questions, whatever you guys are looking to get out of it. We want to be able to supply quality content for. Before we let you go today, I did want to give you a little bit of a teaser, something that Maren and Amanda and myself are extremely excited about, something we've got. It's kind of a passion project that we're really looking forward to releasing. It's SOIF USA presents the Lux Library. It's the art of fine finishes. It's going to be a monthly visual mini-series that explores the art of fine finishes in a curation that's relevant to the month. And we're going to tie it to, it's going to be a visual mood board tied to industry specific standards, seasonal aesthetics, keep us going throughout the year in terms of creative inspiration. So it's a celebration of surfaces. It's a study in sensory storytelling. It's a visual journey for designers, creators, visionaries, really anyone who's making contributions to the spaces we live in, work in, and making these visions come to life. It's our kind of way to make a tribute to those who see design as more than an aesthetic choice, but people who are looking to make it an experience that's truly felt. If you follow us, you subscribe to us, you get our newsletter, you're certainly going to be seeing some more of that in the coming months. And monthly Lux Library chapter begins soon. Thank you very much. Take care, and we'll talk again soon.
So here's your next step. Let's connect, explore our finishes, request samples, or reach out to see how SOIFUSA can support your next project. You can visit our website, fill out the contact form, or email Amanda directly at info@soifusa.com. Until next time, this is Luxury Redefined.